The Volvo S40 is what we in the automotive press refer to as a sweet little car. Tight, nimble, a compact sedan that's one of Volvo's most enjoyable cars to drive while also being its most affordable. Of course, even a terrific little car like the S40 has to change with the times. So, is the all-new S40 as good as the old one, or is it even better? Well, after a couple of weeks in a new 2004.5 Volvo S40, we have to say there's no doubt about it. Just when we thought Volvo had found the low-budget gem of their high-end fleet, they managed to make it shine a lot brighter. Style-wise, the new S40 comes off as a slightly squat version of the larger S60. The modern Peter Holbury lines give it an athletic build its predecessor lacked. Though nearly 2 inches shorter than last year, the fresh S40 is 2 inches wider and taller. The 103.9-inch wheelbase is also 3 inches longer with wider front and rear tracks. The corporate chassis is all new. Shared with the Mazda 3 and European Ford Focus, it's torsionally 2/3 stiffer than before. Riding on standard 16-inch alloys or the 17-inchers from the Sport package, the S40's modern but sensible take spills over to every aspect of this Swedish treat. Inside, the expanded wheelbase provides a spacious and airy interior with a high-fashion look we're not used to in a Volvo. The front seats are wide, firm, and like all Volvos, have excellent back support. The steering wheel tilts and telescopes. Gauge appearance is clean and direct, and a navigation system is optional. But your eyes quickly fall on the chic show car center stack, a thin curvaceous panel that flows off the dash and down towards the floor. The uncluttered form houses the audio, telephone, and climate controls, and a storage bin behind its slender Scandinavian form. Progressive safety features, as expected, are plentiful, with high and low-speed front crumple zones and an advanced side impact structure. Side and curtain airbags and anti-whiplash seats also help ensure that this is no glass house. With 1.7 inches more legroom, the rear seat is now sufficient for adults. Combine the split-fold rear seats with the folding front passenger seat, and the S40 can cart longer items than some SUVs. The trunk itself provides a healthy 14.3 cubic feet of luggage space. Moving all on board, the base S40 2.4i model is a 2.4-liter dual overhead cam inline 5. It outputs 168 horsepower and 170 pound-feet of torque. Our turbo T5 model is powered by a 2.5-liter twin-cam i5, pushing out 218 horsepower and 236 pound-feet of torque. Initially, both will be offered with a 5-speed automatic transmission with winter mode and traction control. That will be followed by manuals, a 5-speed in the 2.4i and a 6-speed in the T5 that we got to sample. At the track, with our manual, the S40 reached 60 in only 6.9 seconds. A very sporting result and over a second and a half faster than the first-generation car. The quarter-mile ends in a spirited 15.2 seconds at 97 miles per hour. Off idle, things happen a bit slowly as the turbo spins up, but from 3,000 RPM on, the S40 pulls like a freight train. When pressed, the engine produces familiar whirring Volvo turbo sounds. It's like Puccini to us, a kind of mechanical opera on the track. What's a little less musical is the light and near-absent feel of the on-off clutch. Soft too is the brake pedal, but in our panic test, stops from 60 averaged a short 119 feet. ABS with electronic brake force distribution properly controls the vented front solid rear disc. Handling, with or without optional electronic stability control, is a big improvement over the first S40. The strut front rear multi-link suspension in Sport package trim is European taut without being stiff. Body roll is modest, and while the electro-hydraulic steering lacks road feel, it does have a good weight to it. Like the powertrains, there is a much sportier, nimble feel with a low level of front plow, much like a good rear-wheel drive European sport sedan. But the price for that prowess is a car that transitions to oversteer quicker than most front-drive sedans. More typical daily driving reveals a comfortable highway ride, and even over broken frost-heaved pavement, the S40 displayed above-average interior noise control. And though all-wheel drive will be offered before next winter, the new S40 already performs well under slippery conditions. EPA economy estimates for the manual S40 T5 figure in at 25 city and 31 highway. In mixed driving, expect about 27 miles per gallon. Pricing for the S40 begins at $23,675 for the manual 2.4i, the automatic T5 at $27,675. This summer, Volvo will add a companion front and all-wheel drive wagon series, the 2005 V50. But for right now, we think the new Volvo S40 is just fine. It's a safe, kid-friendly compact sedan that humors adults with value, comfort, and genuine drivability. Indeed, the 2004.5 S40 is a sweet little deal. Well, I hope you'll join us next week for more Motorweek. We'll have more first drives of cool new cars and trucks. We'll also test Chevy's new Colorado compact pickup and the latest Mercedes-Benz E-Class wagon. Pat Goss helps solve vacuum problems, while we'll take a behind-the-scenes look at white glove prepping for a Concours. I'm John Davis. We'll see you then.
To learn more about Motorweek, television's original automotive magazine, visit PBS online at pbs.org. To order a video cassette of this program, call 1-800-873-6154. This program was produced by Maryland Public Television, which is solely responsible for its content.